Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I am with my dog Walter right here. He wanted to come hang out with me out in my office, so he's out here. He's a little tired because it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning, but he wanted to come hang out with his dad. So I wanted to go over the 2025 Dodge Charger 6-pack 4-door pilot production status, and I posted an article yesterday which was Thanksgiving on Mopar Insiders, and I just wanted to go over it for those who haven't read it at all. But on the website, I posted that about a week ago that Dodge or Stellantis was actually moving production of the new internal combustion engine Dodge Charger 6-pack ahead by 5 months. A lot of this has to do with the race to get the car into dealerships because the constant delays that the electric model, the Daytona, has had ever since they've decided to say that it was going to be launched this summer, and it's still not in dealerships yet. So here, Walter, I'm going to put you down. So anyways, they decided that they we're going to push forward the 6-pack model by 5 months. So what that does is that pushes us to a timeline of basically, here, you want to get down? Basically, the late second quarter of 2025, possibly early quarter 3 of 2025. So we're looking at having these cars in dealerships by summer, which is awesome because I think a lot of people need to see these cars in person to really appreciate them. But what I had happen this week was my sources over at the Windsor assembly plant let me know that the plant's actually building not only 2-door 6-pack production models, but they're building the 4-door pilot ones as well. These pilot models are for testing. They're not for production, but it's pilot production to see how they go down the line and then to actually test them. Right after I made the announcement of the 5-month push forward, we basically got to see spy photos where somebody caught the Dodge Charger Coupe, the 2-door model, the 6-pack model, in somebody's driveway in Metro Detroit. So it was a black car, but we could tell it had a power dome hood. It won't have the R-wing just like the Daytona has. And it also had no fratsonic chamber exhaust. Instead, it had dual exhaust sticking out the back. So now these ones, like I said, those were the 550 horsepower ones. Now we're going to be seeing 4-door models of the 420 horsepower versions of the cars. So again, a little bit different in the cars because only the 420 horsepower option will be available in the 4-door for now, and then the 550 in the coupe. But hopefully by the end of next year, we'll start seeing different variants of these cars. What I heard is Dodge is going to be rolling these out, kind of like how they did the Hellcat. For example, you had in 2019 you had a refresh of the Hellcat. 2020 you got a wide body. In 2021 it was upgraded, 717 horsepower, and then you got a 797 horsepower red eye, and then later you had the jailbreaks with 807. So stuff like that. That's kind of like what they're going to do. They're going to kind of make it a stretched, lineup. So basically every year you're going to see something different. So that will be very interesting. But yes, the 6-pack 4-door, they're already building them. Another very important information that we got from some of my sources over at Windsor was we heard that Windsor wasn't building many Chargers in general. They were up to building 42 units a day. That's it, about a month ago. And now they're building over 100. So that's a huge improvement. It sounds like they're getting the problems sorted out with the Charger Daytona. Hopefully we'll see these cars launched here pretty quick. It's the end of November, literally the end of November. Saturday is the very last day. They were hoping to have them out of containment by the end of November. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. Instead, we might see these models reach dealerships just days before Christmas. So hopefully that happens very soon. On the another note, the platform that it shares with the not the Grand Wagoneer, but the Jeep Wagoneer S, that vehicle sounds like it is done in development. It sounds like all the issues were sorted out, and it sounds like they are supposed to start sending those to dealers this week, according to some of my sources. So I haven't got confirmation that they have started sending them, but I heard that they were supposed to send them starting this week. So hopefully those are being sent out soon, because Stellantis needs new product in their dealers. They need it bad. So hopefully we see those in there. But again, six-pack should be a very interesting model. This is the model that everybody's looking forward to right now. We did hear some information. Well, I heard some information a while back, and also it goes along with what Mickey Bly, who's Stellantis' head of propulsion systems, basically their powertrains, has been saying that they are working on another variant of the Hurricane with even more power, talking about like 700 horsepower, so it should be on Hellcat level power. But right now, we know that the Hurricane 6 is going to have the standard output in the four-door, high output in the coupe, and if you compare the four-door Dodge Charger 6-pack to the outgoing Dodge Charger RT, you're looking at, compared to the 5.7 that it replaces, it's getting 50 more horsepower and 74 pound-feet of torque more, so it should be more efficient, has a lot more power, and the good thing is like the Stella large platform should be a lot lighter. And it's not obviously it's not a battery electric vehicle, so it's not going to be as heavy, but it's going to be lighter. It's also getting a new 880RE 8-speed automatic transmission. We know this transmission is basically the Gen 4 engineered ZF transmission, but because it's built by Chrysler, it's got a different code, so it's 880RE. And if it was built by ZF, it would be the 8HP80 transmission. So this transmission is like cutting edge. It shifts faster. It's more efficient, and it'll be available to produce plug-in hybrids, normal hybrid technology, as well as ICE. So that's good because they can do several things if they want with this transmission going forward. Again, all the cars for 2025, the six-pack models are going to be all-wheel drive standard. I know a lot of people are bummed out about that, but unlike, like I had a Dodge Charger, a 2014 Dodge Charger Hemi RT all-wheel drive car, I had to put a ZF Taser programmer on it and to disengage the all-wheel drive system so I could run it in rear-wheel drive. Well, Dodge has let us know for sure that in the Uconnect system there will be a button that you can press and you can turn off the all-wheel drive system, so you can still have fun with doing burnouts and donuts and stuff like that. So that's cool. A rear-wheel drive model will probably come later down the road, but right now they're launching them with all-wheel drive. So anyways, like I said, you can expect these things. These cars should be reaching dealerships hopefully before the start of quarter 3 2025, if not early quarter 3 2025. Again, a lot of people have bashed the Charger, about the new Charger and its design. I think it'll do really good once people see it in person. So stay tuned. I got more videos coming this week. It's about some new future products. If you didn't have a chance to see the live stream, I'll be talking about what I talked about on there. So have a good weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.